right into it. Rule of thumb number one, when it comes to mushrooms, you should not be smoking them. And I know y'all like, look, why are you yelling at us? It makes my blood boil because it makes me feel like people ain't been paying attention, okay? First of all, I got a text message last week and somebody asked me like,
hey, do you know where I could get a mushroom cart or vape?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
And immediately I just was like,
Crackheads and debutantes.
Could be a crackhead.
what? Like, okay, so that was the first response. The second response, not back to this person, but the second response was, have I not stressed enough that shrooms are not to be smoked under any circumstances? Have I not made that clear? You don't watch the videos. Okay, that's what I heard. Rule of thumb, shrooms are not to be smoked. But then I'm like, wait a minute. Let me see if I can find some. Hold on. I go online and I just type in mushroom vape, mushroom cart. And I find 2 websites that are selling mushroom vapes and carts. But then the nerd in me started tapping me on my shoulder like, wait a minute, this gotta be fake. Or mushrooms is not what's in it. Because the extraction method for psilocybin is typically alcohol. Alcohol and heat do not go together.
Bing bong ding dong, bing bong ding dong.
Because heat will evaporate alcohol.
When I want a chicken dinner.
Hello.
And then I also started thinking like, vape carts are made with oil.
Exactly.
Oil is conducive for THC because THC needs a fat content for its extraction method. Okay, so automatically I'm like, wait a minute, let me text one of my Mushie buddies. Very familiar. Let me just extend that olive branch and confirm what I'm already thinking because this is not even making sense. I text him and he says, give me a second, because no. Are these people crackheads? Crackheads. Why do y'all want to smoke everything? And, you know, I couldn't even be mad because why do y'all want to smoke everything?
Answer me, damn it.
I don't understand. So, my initial thought, before I even looked this up, was just like, first of all, these carts gotta be fake or have something else in them because mushrooms has a heat tolerance of about 200 degrees. If you were to break down some mushrooms and put them in a blunt and smoke them, you're gonna burn up the psilocybin and you're not gonna feel anything because you can't control the heat of a flame.
Exactly.
So if somebody was to smoke a shroom, they would feel absolutely nothing because you killed all the psilocybin. That's the first part. The second part is that when you cook with mushrooms, psychs specifically, it's best to powder it and put them in, mix it in at the end of whatever recipe or cooking regimen you have to ensure that you are not burning it. So to put it in a vape, that would not work. Then also too, when I went on this website, let me tell you what I saw, because it was some bullshit. First of all, there was no label to be read on the back of the package. There were multiple brands on this website selling vapes and carts and all this other shit. Some of it, you could click on the pictures, but it didn't show you the back of the packaging at all. The brand says shit like don't trip. And it also clearly has THC plastered all over the front of the packaging. So even though the front of the packaging has a mushroom on it and the brand is called Don't Trip, there's nothing mushroom about it other than the visual that they put on the packaging. And so if that's where y'all being misled at, I hate that for y'all because reading is fundamental. It clearly says THC right on the front of the goddamn packaging. It's frustrating. Like, god damn. Y'all, come on. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, at this point, you need to just drink water and don't do nothing that's gonna inebriate you because sober, you already ain't got it all. You don't need nothing else. I get that shrooms will make you smarter, but you're trying to smoke them. Like, it's crack free. It's crack free. Okay. I get that some people don't know. They ask because they're curious, but common sense we still gotta use it. Please reach down in the depths of your soul and grab whatever you can muster up, because stuff like that is just, that's why so many people are fucking around and finding out, because they're lazy. Okay, so then I take it a step further, because he hasn't gotten back to me yet. Okay, cool. Not a big deal. Then I'm like, wait a minute, but let me start questioning the process. What would this process even look like? How would that even work? Alright, so it wouldn't work. Vape pens are fake. And then I also found an article written by a Malaysian journalist. The illegal vape pens that people were trying to sell and pass off as mushrooms, they were taken and tested, and what was in them was amphetamines. Weed, amphetamines, fentanyl, and it was one other thing. All the shit you can boil on a spoon, basically. Like, all of that. If you can heat it up, inject it, smoke it. Crystal meth was one of the things that was on that list. And I just was like, this what I be talking about. Smoking crack. Like, right? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but at some point, alright, cool, whatever. So, I get a text back, and I also took it a step further and was like, let me question an AI platform and see what I get. Put it in ChatGPT, just throw it out there. See what I get back. This is what ChatGPT had to say.
And just because we love technology, we're going to ask ChatGPT, are mushroom carts real? Yes, mushroom carts are real, but they are typically not related or legal or regulated to be used in most places. Here's a breakdown of what mushroom carts are and how they might be used. 1. Mushroom carts and vapes, psilocybin. Some individuals have created vape cartridges containing psilocybin, the active compound of psychedelic mushrooms, but these are often produced illegally. The idea is that psilocybin could be extracted and made into a liquid form, which is then vaporized and inhaled using a vape pen or cartridge. Legality. These vape carts are illegal in most regions, and psilocybin is classified as a controlled substance in many countries, including the U.S. However, there are increasing discussions about decriminalization and legalization in certain areas such as Oregon and parts of Canada. Safety risks. Since these products are often unregulated, they can pose significant health risks due to poor quality control, contamination, or incorrect dosing. It is important to note that consuming psilocybin through inhalation vaping is not a commonly studied method, so the effects are not well understood compared to oral consumption of mushrooms. 2. Mushroom vape carts, non-psychedelic. Legal vape products is the category. There are also many legal products on the market called mushroom vape carts, but these are typically infused with mushroom extracts of non-psychedelic species such as reishi, lion's mane, or cordyceps. These types of mushrooms extracts are often used in wellness products for their potential health benefits like boosted cognitive function or immune support. Legality. These non-psychedelic mushroom carts are legal in most areas as they don't contain psilocybin or other controlled substances. They are marketed as a part of the wellness and adaptogenic trend, often promoted for their potential or support to brain health or increase of energy. 3. Mushroom vape pens in the street market. There have been reports of underground markets or street vendors selling what are claimed to be mushroom carts containing psilocybin or other psychedelic compounds, but this is highly illegal and risky. Buying or selling such substances could lead to legal consequences, as well as legal consequences, as well as health risks due to potential contamination or mislabeling. Conclusion. Psilocybin mushroom carts, vape cartridges with psychedelic compounds do exist, but they are illegal and in most areas can be dangerous. Legal mushroom carts usually contain non-psychedelic mushroom extracts like reishi or lion's mane and are commonly marketed as wellness products. If you're looking to explore the potential benefits of mushrooms for health wellness, it's important to stay informed about the legality and safety of any product you are consuming and stick to legal, reputable sources. So again, and especially if it's in a smoke shop, baby, don't buy that shit, okay? Safety first. You should not be smoking your mushrooms, okay? you should be able to pull up a chart that should be able to tell you what kind of mushrooms is in it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Please be safe. Okay, I lied. One more source. This one really taps into everything that I was saying. Psychedelic mushrooms in a vape form are highly suspicious and likely a misleading or unsafe product. Here's why. 1. Psychedelic compounds and heat sensitivity. The active compounds in psychedelic mushrooms, psilocybin and psilocin, are not stable at high temperatures. Vaping typically involves heating substances to high temperatures, which would likely degrade these compounds, rendering the product ineffective. 2. Psychedelics and delivery methods. Psychedelics are typically consumed orally, raw mushroom, teas, or capsules, because psilocybin is metabolized into psilocin into the digestive system. There is no reliable evidence supporting vaping as an effective or safe delivery method for psilocybin. 3. Legality and safety concerns. Psilocybin is classified as a controlled substance in many countries, including the U.S. Creating or distributing such a product would likely be illegal. Vaping unknown substances is dangerous. Even if a product claims to contain psilocybin, it might include synthetic or harmful chemicals instead. 4. Potential for misinformation. Some products marketed as psychedelic vapes might contain unrelated psychoactive substances like synthetic cannabinoids or other hallucinogens rather than psilocybin. These can be unpredictable and unsafe. How might a product like this be made? If someone were attempted to create such a product, though it is highly discouraged and likely illegal, they might attempt to dissolve psilocybin extract into a liquid base compatible with vaping. This process would involve advanced extraction techniques and the use of solvents, but as mentioned, the heat from vaping would likely destroy the psilocybin. Bottom line, products claiming to offer psychedelic mushrooms in vape form are likely a scam or misrepresentation. Consuming such a product could be dangerous or illegal. Stick to well-researched traditional methods for any psychedelic use and always ensure harm reduction practices.
And so, if it was not clear before, I hope it is very clear now. As clear can be. I hope that that's what this is now. And I hope that from this video specifically, y'all tighten up some. Stop trying to smoke everything. Everything don't need to be smoked. And the shit that is smokable is way stronger than a mushroom. So, if it's crack you looking for, stick to that. Terrible advice, but don't piss me off. I'm trying to understand, but I can't sympathize with being lazy. I can't sympathize with people just out here fucking around and finding out and trying shit. I cannot sympathize with that. It just doesn't make any functional sense. Safety first. Read the label. Look shit up. Ask Google. Google is free. Ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is free. You don't have to know everything. Just know the basics. And last and certainly not least, you should only be buying from people who you know. If you don't know them, and it is not a reputable source, you should not be buying from them. Those are the basics with anything. People don't have Google reviews. So, you know what I mean? Like, and if it's being sold online with no reviews, that's very spooky business too. Okay? So, I hate to give y'all some lashings, but that's where we at. Like, at that point, we talking about safety. You smoking amphetamines. Alright. I mean, you got it. You got it. Drink water. Drink water. Please. But please, for the sake of your safety and life expectancy, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, oh well. Tighten up. Please share it with somebody, because apparently they get y'all. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace out, my non-smoking Mushie Buddy.